Welcome to Stereo 3D Plays, everyone. I've come across a little something I've been wanting to try for a while, and so today we're going back to Fresnel lenses. What the hell is going on? Yeah, what am I doing using PSVR2? Well, if you know your Stereo 3D Productions multiverse, you know that I'm always curious about new VR hardware, and the PSVR2 was no exception. Since the day this thing came out, I've always been super curious about it because the specs look really interesting on paper, and I've never quite had the chance to get my hands on one up until very recently, where I was presented with an offer I simply couldn't refuse, where I would get to use this used kit indefinitely, provided I covered the cost of the PCVR adapter that I would require because I just don't own the console. And so here we are today trying out PSVR2 for the first time. And while this will be my very first long time session with the headset, I've only done very brief sessions with it to see that everything was working correctly and just to hook up everything. I already need to give you a big word of warning. Do not buy this kit. Do not buy it for PC VR. Do not buy it for console VR. This thing is absolutely subpar to a degree that is practically insulting. It's got two major issues that I already know, despite the fact I have not done a long session with it yet. I already know I will not be able to get around that. So the first problem we run into with this headset is the cruelly narrow sweet spot in the lenses. The optics on this headset are fucking terrible. Now, it's not because they're Fresnel lenses. Go figure, that's actually crazy. I'm gonna talk about that as I go through this game, but it's because the sweet spot is so narrow that the first time you put this headset on, you will have blurry vision and mess around for 10 minutes trying to find said very narrow sweet spot until you finally lock on to something that's clear. It is really, really bad. This is the worst case scenario. The last headset I remember having a sweet spot was the Oculus Rift CV1, and it was nowhere near this bad. This is catastrophically small. It's like 3 to 5 degrees. It's very frustrating to seat this on your head. And now the problem is, this being a halo strap, I kind of have to put it at an angle that is super uncomfortable in order to get a good focus. So it's either I get comfortable but I get a blurry vision, or I am uncomfortable and I get a clear vision. Go figure. That actually is a terrible start. But once I got past that problem, then I started moving my head around to take a look at things, because that's what any normal person would do, and I immediately ran into the second problem. When you move, everything becomes a little bit blurry again. And no, this time it's not the optics, it's not the runtimes, it's not the configuration. If you've noticed that with your PSVR, it's not your fault. The problem here is display persistence. Display persistence is an issue where the display is unable to clear the previous frame off the screen before the next one comes in. And so you end up with unwanted frame blending. And I swear to God, I have not seen display persistence like this since the Oculus Rift DK1 in 2013. Oculus figured this issue out in 2014 with the Oculus Rift DK2. This is embarrassingly bad. Every time I move, everything blurs up a little bit, and I can tell it's burnt into the display. This thing is actually stacking up to 3 frames at a time. It's really bad. Now, I've seen some advice online that says to lower the brightness of the displays, so mine is presently at 45% in order to mitigate this issue. And it has reduced it, but it's still very noticeable. And I gotta say, that is the biggest issue that I will not be able to get around. While I was testing with Skyrim and Fallout 4 earlier, this is hardwired DisplayPort. It's the first time I do this in over a year, hardwired DisplayPort. And while I do notice the fact that I don't have any artifacts in anything in Fallout 4 VR, I also notice the blur every time I move, or every time something in the image moves. And it's absolutely hard to ignore, and it's actually worse than any almost impossible to notice encoder artifacts you would get in a VR video stream like the Quest 3 does. We're going to be playing Half Life Alyx, and I'll tell you what the plan is. The plan is to start the game from the beginning. That's right, I'm going to pull a stereo 3D Productions, and we're going to go all the way back to the start, because here's the problem. I've only played this game once in the last 18 months or something, and I will be so rusty that at the point where I'm at in the game, I will not enjoy myself at all. I need to reset from the beginning in order to get back into this game's groove, relearn everything it has to offer, and actually enjoy my stay in this thing. And so we're going back to the beginning of Half Life Alyx, and I'll tell you what. I'm not going to be talking too much more about the headset today. I don't want this video to turn into like a preliminary review or anything. This is my first time actually using the kit practically, and so I'll be absorbing more than I'll be giving you. So if you wonder why I'm not like talking about the OLED displays, and I will briefly talk about them, or one aspect or the other, it's because I'm still in the phase of absorbing information. Ooh. OLED flashbang. It's unfortunate that I have to lower the display brightness in order to mitigate the persistence. I can't believe I'm talking about persistence in 2023, by the way. That Sony should be embarrassed. I trust Sony on two things: optics and displays. They have entire departments that are specialized in each, and yet they screwed up optics and displays in their second VR headset. That is tragic. That is absolutely tragic. It's strange. I can tell that the pixel density is much greater than the index, and it baffles me that I can actually make out pixels if I really try hard. It's easier than the Quest 3 to see the pixels, but harder than it is, a lot harder than it is with the index. One thing that surprises me is when you are within the focal range, the very cruelly narrow sweet spot of these lenses, they don't completely behave like Fresnel lenses, except at the very edges of the view. Even in that dark SteamVR scene, I could hold up the controllers that are white, and I did not see very many artifacts from them.
Metrocop movement is normal. Same for the Combine patrols. How's it going in the stockyard?
One Combine mini reactor from a shipment of 4,000. They're never going to miss it.
The monitors, the video on the monitors looks actually good thanks to the OLED displays. That's impressive.
Don't get greedy, guys. We're not made of time here.
Whoa, the grit here.
Oh, also, I spotted the Combine moving supplies into the quarantine zone. That place has been deserted for years.
That is odd.
Right. Well, let's get this show on the road. One of the problems with this headset is it's extra painful to put on with this cruelly narrow sweet spot in the lens, because you actually have to put headphones on at the same time, so it really fucks you up and makes it really difficult. I'll tell you, two things can... Fucking hell. Oh my god, that's... I didn't notice there was a guy on that thing. Wow, the detail. So that's a big difference over the index. The fact that I noticed that detail and I never did on the index. Either this thing jump scared me the first time and I didn't look at it, but these are some crazy graphics. This might as well be the game doing all the heavy lifting, but two things can come out of this experiment I'm doing right now. On one hand, I would like to commit to playing the entirety of this game using PSVR2 in order to actually have at least one avenue to do some consistent testing with this headset. The other thing that could happen is after this, I decide that this headset is so bad that I'm just going to restart the game again, but with the Quest 3. Wow. The light volumes look really cool in this thing. Sorry we didn't feed you, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, your owner probably is dead or something. I'm really sorry about that. This is cool. This is so clear when I don't move and I just look at this scene. It looks so good. I can even sweep my eyes around a little bit without getting out of that sweet spot. It actually looks really fucking clear in here. The second I move, it goes to shit.
Yep, they got the reactor. Easy peasy. I'm headed back to the safe house right now to meet Dad. Go. We'll be in touch. Stay safe.
Oh, that's cool. There's a pigeon right there. Whoa. Okay. Right. Okay, good. Snap ladders. Oh, there it is. Okay. Fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. You're gonna let me the fucking... Oh, okay, there we go. You know, usually you want a headset that you can ignore so that you can play something. But in this case, I want a game that's good enough to make me ignore the headset because this thing constantly reminds me of its experience, of its issues.
Wait, I just live here.
It looks so good over here.
Wait, don't shoot.
Ah, I gotcha. Haha. Oh shit.
We didn't steal anything. No one hurt anyone.
Fucking bro.
Dad. Hey, wait, no.
Whoa. Every time the thing shakes, I see persistence. I don't even have to move. The graphics move and I see persistence. So unfortunate, man. Sony, this is a tragedy. This is actually tragic. It makes me sad. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That was an OLED moment. Oh, the OLEDs just flashbang the shit out of me. Whoa. Whoa. Cool. Cool. Yeah, this thing is definitely capable of some things. Just, you're gonna get a lot better with anything else. If you want a VR headset right now, buy a fucking Quest 3. I don't even remember there being like displays like that on the side of the building. There's definitely detail that I'm noticing using this headset that I was not noticing with the Index, which is a positive. It's definitely a positive. The thing I don't like is that I'm back to being able to see not necessarily pixels, but I do see that grain that I used to describe with the Index, and I see Mira. Mira is a sort of pattern in the displays, and I see it, and that's not good. These are all things I do not get with the Quest 3, and yet with the Quest 3, I get the exact same resolution, which is really high right now. This is a great resolution. I'd be totally cool playing with this if it didn't even have the persistence. I'd be able to deal with the grain in the screen and everything, but the persistence is rough, man. It's eventually, what I'm afraid is it's eventually going to lead to motion sickness. Oh yeah, you're going to open that ladder for me, Arya. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. You just keep going. Okay. You just fucking destroyed my buddy.
I lost the instant video feed. Can you see my drone? Is it okay?
Nova Prospect.
And if he gets on that train, that's it, right?
Not necessarily. Grab something that represents us.
Hey.
Okay, that's you.
I thought you said us.
Well,
Ha!
one of us, me.
Like I have to do your dirty work, of course. Video game logic.
Just outside, there's a second train that also leads out of City 17 through the quarantine zone.
Okay.
Both trains intersect here at Fairview Junction. You take your train, get there before his train, and hack into the controls. Alex, up here! You're gonna need a gun! Don't worry, it's unloaded. It's unloaded now! Oh, almost forgot. Guns need ammo.
I hit my fucking ceiling trying to catch that thing. Okay. Gerillo, I promise you something. During this new playthrough of the game, I will do this from here on. So I used to do an across-the-shoulder reach, almost like reaching for a seatbelt with Half Life Alyx. It just seemed more intuitive to me. And it turns out that you get much better results when you grab the clip with the same hand, not with the off hand, so not on the opposite side. And well, I think it's just gonna go better this way. I think Jerome was right in the end. Oh, so I do take a fucking train. Oh yeah. I think this is gonna go really well,
Obviously,
quote unquote.
just to let you know, I am still. It's jammed. When the Combine shut down the quarantine zone, they must have tightened security.
Which means?
Yeah, you're nowhere near Fairview Junction. You're just outside the QZ. And this is as far as we get by train.
Then I'm headed on foot.
Good. I'll see if I can get you in some other way.
Ah yes, this place. This looks fucking amazing.
I got a dead zombie here. I thought the Combine sealed up the QZ.
This one must have squirted out. I've heard they've had trouble with barnacle spores outside the containment area. But not about fellas like this.
Probably not a one-off then.
I doubt it.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Yep, we can do it. Very nice. Very Arizona sunshine-like.
Do you need a minute?
Yes.
I mean, I could pause the feed.
Wait a minute.
Just look.
Ew! Ew! I can barely approach the toilet. It actually pushes me back. Wait. What? How the fuck am I supposed to grab this? Oh, with the grip button. What the fuck? Okay. I'm so rusty at this game that I can't even do its super fun, easy puzzles anymore.
Walking into the quarantine zone.
God damn it.
Hit me. I don't know anything about the quarantine zone.
Well, actually, the word quarantine comes from the Italian 40 giorni, which means 40 days, the period that all ships were required to be isolated before crew could go ashore during the Black Death.
Alright. Cool.
That's the control panel. They've probably scrambled the circuit. Considering no one would be dumb enough to open the hatch, it shouldn't be too hard to put back.
Alright. Now, if I recall properly, I should have to do this. And then that's it. It fucking activates itself. Very nice. I forgot how long it takes before you face adversity in this game.
How far is Fairview Junction?
You'll go through the old subway tunnels on your way to the train yard. Or burn it. Still there, Alex?
Mm-hmm. Russell, are you seeing this?
Whoa.
Alright. Here we go.
Whoa. Come. Seriously, this fucking remote grab. I am pressing the grip button. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite mechanics in VR at all. I just wish you could press a button and it auto grabs it. It would have been a lot better. Goddamn, unresponsive. Oh, I love the liquid. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Nice. Nice! Looks like they puke when they die. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking get the fuck back down there. See?
Oh boy.
You can actually drop down! Why the hell would you not let me jump in this game if you allow me to drop down? That's just as bad. The fuck? Okay, that went through the map. I wanted to pick it up and see if I could use it to strike enemies with. Okay. I wonder if they didn't add a mode where I don't have to do the final step, because I feel like every time I put a clip in this thing, it's preloaded. I don't hear a sound when I press B. I'm trying to do it Arizona Sunshine style. Okay, there, it told me now to do it. Hi there.
Tell you what, Russell. If I die, I owe you a gun.
You owe me a gun anyway. That wasn't a gift. That's my gun.
That's one of my favorite ones. So the thing I was rusty about with the multi-tool is you're just gonna grab the item at the tip of your multi-tool. You don't have to like put it at the weird fucking angle they show you. I found it confusing the way they introduced you to this the first time I played, and the same thing just happened. Insert your resin now. There we go, I got one resin left. Alright, cool. I will tell you something though.
Oh, that really worked, didn't
I
it?
kind of regret doing this now. I would actually play without the reflex sight. I don't really need it. Would have been better off waiting to use resin on something else later. I'm gonna have to ask you to vacate the area. This is a no loitering. Really? Really? Fuck you. Whoa! That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. God damn it. Seriously, is he dead? Oh no, he's not dead. Okay, cool. Oh, I heard the sound now. Fuck you, man. I should have fought quicker, but this thing kind of gets stuck when you're fucking... How the fuck do I get it out now? Oh, I think that does it. You just have to kind of like wiggle it, and the game decides it's not in the way anymore. Fucking hell.
Nice shooting, Alex.
talk about what a lesser...
I mean, I'm
illness
point
is.
blanking them, for Christ's
Maybe
sake.
not bad.
One thing that I can say about this kit that I do like, it doesn't make up for the persistence at all, but the tracking so far has been really good. The position of the headset is well tracked, and the controllers relative to them are very stable. They're actually really, really well tracked. I'm quite impressed. I like the controller form factor. And I gotta speak on pairing these controllers, because one of the requirements of using this kit on a PC is having a good Bluetooth adapter. Your motherboard's adapter, unless it's really fancy, will not do a good job of these controllers, because you have to pair two Bluetooth devices on the same adapter. Now, this is something that I knew in advance before I ever got this kit, because I had seen complaints about that online like a year ago. But the thing is that in my case, I knew I was the best equipped for this. I actually use a PCIe Wi-Fi adapter as my Bluetooth receiver. I disabled the Wi-Fi on it and I only use the Bluetooth, and the Bluetooth works from across the fucking street from my house. It's really, really high range. So there's one thing I knew that I was not going to have as an issue, is pairing the controllers and keeping them connected. And so far, I've been playing for quite a while now, and there are no issues with it. Need I point out the fact that this game is a performance queen. It's one of the best performing VR games out there. I'm at 120 hertz right now on this device to minimize the amount of persistence, and the result is just absolutely crazy. This game is actually right now, let's open that SteamVR display VR view so we can see the video setting. I am running at 2304 by 2352 per eye. This is very similar to the resolution I use for the Quest playthroughs. This is something I did intentionally. I didn't want to put it much higher than that, even though this game runs super well. As you can see, this is completely wild. One thing that I really like this game is doing right now is it's actually maximizing the use of my VRAM, which is really important. You got some nice textures to show me. I got plenty of memory for you. Use it all. That's what a game should always do. This game is doing everything correctly right now, using 70% of my 4080, using 30% of my CPU. This is absolutely beautiful. Yes, where did it go? This is a good question.
Ah! Yep, there it is. Found it. Probably only one of those. Okay, two of those. Ah!
Whoa, whoa. Yes, I remember this. I fucking remember this.
Are you seeing this?
Possibly. Are you seeing floating garbage?
It looks like it's just cardboard.
Right. Well, seems harmless.
Yeah. Weird though.
Wait, that one's black laser.
Somebody spent a lot of time on this. Whoa. More floating cardboard.
It's interesting. There we go.
I'm fine, Russell. What's up?
I'm losing your signal. Alex?
Oh shit.
If you still hear me, keep heading in the same direction and try to get above ground.
Russell? Russell?
Holy absolute fuck. With added detail, this looks really good.
Weird. Oh,
The Alyx fans, you received my messages.
I did?
Come, enter.
Okay, thanks.
You are welcome.
So, what's a Vortigaunt doing here?
Cooking.
Right, but I mean in general.
I have a brain injury.
Oh, I'm sorry
My
to...
brain is injured.
That's terrible, and I hope... Look, I'm actually pretty busy looking for my father.
The Combine and other of my kin. Like the Eli family, the Alyx family will free them.
I would help. I really would, but the Alex Vance is honestly very busy saving her dad.
You will not save him. He is dead,
What?
or he will be.
Is or will be?
It is a matter of perspective, but Alyx Vance alone cannot prevent his fate.
North
I will
Star.
help the Alyx Vance. Look to the northern star
Yeah.
for guidance.
Okay, thanks. Are you done helping?
I am not. Here. Sustenance.
I'll eat it later.
Boo!
Thanks for the help.
You will be welcome.
You will be welcome. So stupid. I wish she did something if you held it up to your mouth.
Signal's back. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Yes, Russell.
I'm good.
Yes, I can fucking
I've
hear
got him on
you.
the train. He's on the move. You've got to find Fairview Junction before they get there.
Do I,
Working on it.
do I not have a flashlight? Oh my god. Oh, this is garbage. Holy shit. What is this? Holy absolute fuck. Oh man, I'm just about to wrap up this video, and I had a couple of positives throughout this playthrough that really may have brought back this kit into somewhere like near acceptable. Again, do not buy and avoid this piece of shit, but this thing is actually a piece of shit. You should see what I have in my displays right now. I will not be able to convey this to you. It's like someone put a decal of like fucking black ashes over the display. When the scene gets very dark, you see grain on the displays. It's fucking garbage. This is actually the worst case scenario. This is a fucking catastrophe. I don't believe it. Sony, what the fuck is this shit? I see Mura. All I see right now is like I see the scene with the door in front of me and the pipes going over my head and everything. It's very dark, but I also see grain everywhere and I see lines going through the displays. I can actually see the displays. This is fucking garbage. Fucking hell, I have never, honestly never, I have tried dozens of headsets in my life. I have never seen a scenario as bad as what I saw back there. This is criminal. This is fucking garbage. Oh wow, I fucking have no idea what to say. I want to end this right now, and I may actually come back to this game with the Quest 3. Honestly, I genuinely don't know what to tell you. This is fucking dog shit. What if I go stand here? See, there's a darkness level that makes it happen, and this ain't it. This isn't too dark to make the issue come back. But when I go in a corner like that in the back, and I can only imagine games like Alien Isolation or Madison, when they get really dark, it's going to look like fucking shit. I don't believe it. I fucking don't believe it. I am blown away. And just, wow, that is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. This is a headset that released in 2023. I don't believe it. Sony, I don't believe you. This is fucking horrible. Alright, folks. You've been watching Stereo 3D Plays. I've had enough. I want to leave. I don't want to use this kit anymore right now. I'll find something else to do with it. It's probably going to be Fallout 4 VR, but I'm going to do it after Part 30. Because Part 30, I have a little plan for it, and I want to use the Quest 3 for that. I don't want to have to fuck around with this kit. So this kit's going to be coming back later. I'm lining up Skyrim and Alien Isolation again, so there's going to be more. But for now, I'm done, and I cannot take more of this. It is making a travesty of this game right now. This game is very good. It's got some great graphics, and this headset is so not up to par that it looks like shit. The only recommendation I would make with this headset is if you already got screwed buying this piece of shit, then at least get the PSVR adapter for it so you can actually play some real games and don't have like 2 hours of content to play only. So you actually get to enjoy some more VR. Because like I said, if you fucking made this your reality and you're okay with it, it's great for PSVR. Functionality-wise, it does everything you'd expect from a VR kit. And so, unfortunately, the displays are fucking garbage. I don't know what they were thinking. That's it. So, that's all I got for you tonight. Unfortunately, I wish it was more positive, but it is not. It is extremely negative. But, yeah, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching all.